All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone that do well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3. And Lords, with this lesson will be edifying as well as exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. To Wada, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rachakodash, for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, power equals authority. And, I just wrote this lesson down a little while back, but, it was pressed on my spirit to go into it, especially as the times that we're in. One thing that I always like to think about, as well as mention, to you brothers and you few sincere sisters is, as close as we are at the end, we are also at the beginning. And actually, let's start off right with that precept. Okay, as close as we are to the end, in the end of Esau, the end of his rulership, is the closer we are to the beginning of immortality, okay, of power, the new covenant being written within us, new bodies. Okay, so we're very close to the beginning as we are watching the end. This is second Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world. So, as I go around and I look at articles and I see what's happening in the world and the signs that are, letting us know what times we are in. Okay. In the same breath, we have to acknowledge this is how close we are to immortality, to flying, to spiritual power, to authority. This place ain't got many Mondays left. It ain't got many, NFL, NBA. It ain't got much left. We have to start looking at it like that, as close as, because everyone else, all they're going to be, it's over. We're at the end. It's the end of humanity, the end of existence. That's how they're looking at things. That's what they're saying. There's only half a glass of water left. No. We're looking at it half a glass of water full, So everyone else is around the world right now, right here, chiefly in Babylon and other places. You got your hurricanes going on. People are feeling through. And they're like, it's the end of the world. It's the end. This is it. I don't see anything else after this. See? So it's the end for them, but the beginning for us. In the beginning. All right? So 2 Ezra 6:9, for Esau is the end of an age, end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And that beginning starts at their end. It's like a beautiful movie put together where they go through all of this to get to the end. And then what we find out is, oh, there's a sequel. Yeah, that's right. There's a sequel to this ending, okay? And that sequel will be the best part of it all right? Now, what I want to do is I want to go down into Revelations, the 2nd chapter, and, ends of chains of darkness, ends of sickness, weakness, these chains, man. End of this flesh, the thought. We're getting ready to be endued with power. Okay, we're getting ready to represent why we are called Yashar Allah. That's what we're getting ready to be. We're going to be walking omen nomens. I believe that's how you pronounce it, or nomen omen. I could look it up for us though. But I want to read this real quick. I want to show you something. All right, this is how the Holy Spirit works. I was reading this precept and the thought came to my mind and it said, look up power. I said, okay, I'll look it up. Revelations 2:26, it says, and red letter, GMS red letter, and he, okay, you, pointing at you, brothers, he that's predestinated, he that's been opened up to this, he that's been called, he that hopes that he is chosen, he that has it in his mind, he's ready to die, he that's given up everything, he, you, I, me, us, we, okay, and he that overcometh. Okay, so there's something greater than right now We are getting ready to overcome. Okay. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end. See, keepeth my works unto the end. Whose end? Esau's end. To him will I give power over the nations. You see that? Yahushua said, to him I will give power. Now, we're in the book of John. Let's go to John. I think it's John 17. I want to make this point real quick, which I believe is very important. Okay. Vital. All right. If that's the right word, let's see what that word means. Vital came to mind. Vital. Let's see. I think it's like that. Vital. Very important. Let's put very important. I'm using a $5 word. Very important. It's vital. Let me see. Vital. There it is. I just couldn't know how to spell it. English isn't my first language. I had to put it in a sentence. What does vital? Yeah. Oh, like vital signs. Okay. So give me a minute. I'm just curious. Vital. Absolutely necessary or important. This is essential. Okay. This is vital. Absolutely necessary. Very important. All right. So it says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Now let's go to John 17. John 17 and 2. This is why it's vital for you as an Israelite man. This is vital to you to serve and worship Yahweh Shai. Okay. All right. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Why? Right here. It says, verse 1, these words spake Yahweh Shai and lifted up his eyes to heaven and said, Father, the hour is come. We're getting ready to go through this. Okay. Well, we're going to look up and understand the hour is come. Glorify thy son, that thy son also may glorify thee. So the glorification that Yahweh Shai received, he had to endure that first. So we're enduring to receive glorification so we can glorify Yahweh Bashem Shai. Start walking around with that mindset, brothers. Okay? If you're not already, nope, the Lord is going to deliver me so I can praise him. Why would the Lord take me out when I'm here praising him, unlike the billions of people on this planet that aren't, starting with his own people? Out of all the people, we're praising Yahweh Bashem Shai. It says, as thou hast given him power over all flesh. Power equals authority. As thou hast given him power over all flesh, that he should give eternal life to as many as thou hast given him. See that? So we are waiting for the revealing of who this power has been predestinated to. Now let's go into this word power. Okay. Said I wasn't going to make this too long. We're getting ready to do a sit down too. So, Baba Kashar, tune into that on our camp channel. I believe we're going into Acts 13. So, but let me get this real quick. So I went into this word power. And when I went into this word power, I said, oh, that's powerful. Look at this. So, okay, there is an etymology. So I'm going to go into that after. But let's walk this down. Look at this. So it goes into power of choice. Now, in our kingdom, we will have the power of what we want to do according to our laws, statutes, and commandments. You see that? And I also want to add this in real quick pertaining to power, the world to come, and also the new covenant. What Christians do not understand is what the new covenant is. The new covenant is a declaration of a war on earth against wickedness, unrighteousness, and confusion. Okay? Because when the elect, all right, when the elect come down with the new covenant programmed into them, it will be a declaration of war on wickedness, confusion, and unrighteousness. All right. This is Isaiah 41. And let's start at 14. It says, fear not thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh Bashem Shai, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth representing power. This is why in the book of Psalms, I believe the 58th chapter, it was a prayer to break the teeth of the enemy, representing their power. So now we're going to have a new sharp threshing power. Okay. Thou shalt thresh the mountains, governments, and beat them small, minority, and shall make the hills as chaff. See that? This is what the elect is going to be doing while operating under the new covenant. Okay. And I always like to go to this. All right. I always like to use this in particular, because when the new covenant is within you, that means the laws are within you. Right. So when you go into our laws, do you know there's an in particular chapter that has laws of what we do when we go to war? Okay. Okay. So when you understand having the new covenant in you, immediately my eyes I think about eyes glowing, but you're going to be righteous Terminator mode. When thou goest out to battle against thy enemy and seeing a horse and chariots and people more than thou, be not afraid of them. We're going to be programmed to feel like this, to think like this, to operate like this. Power equals authority, and our authority will be enacted throughout these laws, statutes, and commandments that were given to us. Okay, we're going to be tearing down altars according to the law. Witches and warlocks will be handled accordingly. All right, power. So Isaiah 2 is needed. All right, power is needed. The creature has gone wild. Okay, now the creature needs a collar put on and directed and guided in the right way. That's what the new covenant is going to do to the earth. All right, it's going to be the cleanup crew. Okay, it's going to direct mankind, because we will be gods on earth. All right, this is why you understand. You want to know how if you potentially could be Alahayim, if you understand and you feel those chains of darkness. That's how you know, because it's the spirit within that wants out. See, most enjoy what they have right in front of them. A lot of these Hebrew Israelites, they don't want out of this body. I mean, I don't mean to sound presumptuous or bear false witness, but what I see with my eyes is a lot of comfortability, a lot of comfortability, happiness, bragging. I got this, I got that. Wait a minute. No, we want out of this. We want out of that. We want to know. See, while they talk about what they like, what they have, we're talking about what we dislike and what we want. It's a very big difference. But our power is coming. And with that power will be a solidified authority, because now that I made that point, we're done with that point. We could continue with that, but I'm done with that point. I want to go further. Let's go to the book of Mark real quick. When you go to Mark, the 13th chapter, pertaining to authority and power, we have the authority right now, but our people aren't willing because they don't see the power. Okay. Mark 13 and 34. For the Son of Man, red letter, right? GMS red letter. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. See that? So we've been given authority, but our people don't see the power. Psalms 110 and 3, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. See, power equals authority. But right now, as the house of David's being rebuilt, as the sincere sheep are coming in, and we're seeking Yahweh Shem Shai with truth and sincerity, we as the hopeful elect, as the small remnant are coming together, we see the power with authority, but we're talking on mainstream. Okay, we're talking globally. Okay, universally, if you will. And that day is coming because everyone doesn't see the power that you brothers and sisters see like we do. You know, when it comes to understanding order and rank, you know, and the authority when it comes to the breakdown and not questioning, you know, this or that, you know. That's what we're doing. But other people are allowed to question this power because they still have carnality. So this is why spiritual power is needed, so you don't question authority, even though you may think you see carnality. It says, thy people shall be willing. See, they'll be willing soon. Thy people will be willing in the day of thy power. Right. What do you say? Avina, she'll come back. Right. But right now, they have, I'm being funny, but right now, people have the ability to walk away, to say whatever, but they're not going to be able to do that when the power is endued in the princes of power through their predestinated prophetic authority. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. So we're gonna look 21 forever. We ain't gonna look like 21 Savage. We're gonna like 21 forever. What's that that female's store? Forever 21, right? They can get that. I want to look like 21 forever. Well, that's how we gonna look at the kingdom. And we try to tell you, you're gonna look like that too. But you don't see the power right now, so you don't believe it. So that's okay. That's okay. See, when you have real understanding and you understand what's going on right now, people don't have power over you because we're not here to convince. Okay. So anyways, now that we got that, let's go back now to this word power. Okay. Let's go back into this. So power, it goes into power of choice, liberty of doing as one pleases. We're going to do as we please in the kingdom of heaven. But what is pleasing to us will be after Yahweh Shema Shai's heart. Okay. Just like King David. Wasn't King David after a man of Yahweh Shema Shai's heart? Is that Acts 13 and 22? Or is it 22 and 13? Let me just see real quick. I can Google it, but I am curious. Let me see. Acts 13. The Wadi Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakwadash. And when he had removed him, he raised up unto them David to be their king, to whom also he gave testimony and said, I have found David, the son of Jesse, a man after mine own heart, which shall fulfill all my will. And that's what we're going to do. In the kingdom of heaven, which will be on earth, we are going to be after Yahweh Bashim Shai's heart to fulfill his will, and his will is righteousness. Matthew 6, let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So with the new covenant being put within us endued with power, equaling authority, we will be doing on earth what is pleasing to the Father in heaven. So we're going to be we're going to be carrying out the Lord's Prayer. We're going to carry out the Lord's Prayer on earth, permission, look, physical and mental power. Okay. Because right now we don't have physical power. Okay. And right now we are understanding through the spiritual battle the necessity of mental strength. See, but we're going to have all that. We won't have Satan messing with us. The ability or strength with which one is endued, which he either possesses or exercises. See, the power of authority, influence. We are going to influence the planet. You see the influencer right now, but what about the influencers of Yahweh Shema Shai? And when you go into the world of chemistry, influencer, if I'm not mistaken, basically they're set up to cause a chain reaction for an event. So with the elect on earth influencing the righteous ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, that is going to change the world single-handedly. All right. Now, this is the future prophecy that proves that. This is Isaiah 2 and 2. It says, now it shall come to pass in the latter days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established on the top of the mountains. The Lord's house will be established above every other nation, okay, and shall be exalted above all people, above the hills, and all nations shall flow to it. Just like how they all flow to Babylon right now, right? Many people shall come up and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of Yahweh of Jacob, to the God of Jacob. He will teach us his ways. He will force us to walk in this way. All right. Because going back to Revelations 2, it says that they'll be beaten into shivers. So let me get that real quick too. Okay. We can look up that word teach. Because here it is when it comes to Jacob, Nehemiah, persuade men by the terror of the Lord, things of that nature, which these heathens, they're gonna get down with the program, but there's gonna be a lot of power shown forth, and through fear, they're not gonna buck up to getting down with it. You get what I'm saying? Revelations 2:26. So that's what we're reading. And look, with that power comes this, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. See? As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. See that? So these people are going to be ruled with a rigor rod of iron, meaning sternness, okay? Stern. So even when you go into the aspects of the roles of what people will play in the kingdom of heaven, that alone cuts the doctrine of white Eurocentric Christianity and come one, come all, we're all equal. No. Prophecy doesn't say that, according to the kingdom of heaven, which will be on earth, governed and ruled by the nation of Israel. Okay? So we're back in Isaiah 2, is it? Yes. So Isaiah 2, it says, he will teach us his ways. I got a spirit of curiosity on me. Just want to see this real quick. Try not to make this too long. But what does this word teach mean? Because you got some rough teachers. You got some cool teachers to throw, shoot, cast, shoot arrows. Point out. Yeah, direct, instruct. Yeah, so you ain't just going to be sitting down like fucking, excuse my language, like Matilda and Miss Honey. No, you're going to get taught. You're going to get instructed. When they like Scared Straight, the Jake CO, he put his hand on the back of the kid's neck. It's like that. You're going to be taught with a hand on the back of your neck. And then you're going to be pointed, and all you're going to hear is instructions through clenched teeth. You better put that motherfucker thing. Look. Oh, look, see, look. Aiming with a finger. See, I was just pointing my finger. See? Get your ass, put that down, do this, do that. It's going to be good. It's going to be good for them. It's going to be good. Let's keep going. About to wrap this up. Remember, power equals authority. We're going to be an authority, and we're going to teach them how we want to teach them. And it says he will instruct them. He will point his finger and tell them his ways. And we, the heathen, shall walk in his path. Right. He told my ass to sit down. What you do? I sat my ass down. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He shall judge between the nations and rebuke many people. With power equals authority. Power equals authority. Power's coming. And what comes with power? Authority. They shall beat their swords with plowshares and their spears with pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Look at that. Look at that. So that's a beautiful thing. You talk about end wars, stop this, that's genocide. Well, guess what? In the kingdom of heaven, which will be on earth, all these complaints that you're marching and crying and sighing about, you won't have to deal with that in our kingdom. But what's the problem with that? Oh, it's the problem that we as so-called black and brown men are telling you what's coming for the world. You may like it, but you don't like who's going to be in charge of it. But it's okay for Esau to be in charge of it as long as you can go to Funland right now, right? Come on, man. In a day, people, let me just get it. Psalms 29. What is that? Proverbs 29:2. Get that real quick. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So right now, people are mourning. So we're telling you what the world to come is going to be like. And doesn't that sound profitable for the world and the creation within it? Absolutely. The only discrepancy that most people have is the fact that us as so-called black and brown men, all right, Israelite men, will be the authority in this paradise. Well, the only way you can get paradise is through the men of the Lord, starting with Yahushua. Because right now you got no problem with Esau ruling the world, but look at it though. You don't got no problem with his ass ruling the world, but look at it though. So you shouldn't have a problem with us. Look at this. Ooh, the power of rule or government. We are the government, brothers. Isaiah 9:6. The government that's put upon his shoulders. That's why this truth is so important. And there's a standard to be kept and a doctrine to be read. Okay, because this is a government that's being rebuilt, just like Esau. He made his own government while the British were ruling over him, and they call them the founding fathers, or what we could call patriarchs. The elect will be the patriarchs for the rest of the nation, because through the elect is how the rest of the nation is going to come about, just like how America came about through the government. So there is a government right now in captivity being rebuilt before the enemy's eyes. I will set them in order before thy face. Let me get that. I'm trying to close this out, but I gotta get what's given to me. These are beautiful precepts. Psalms 50. Psalms 50 and 21. These things, talking about Esau, these things hast thou done. I kept silent. Though thou, it says, thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them, your brother, or the Israelites, and set them in order before thy eyes. See that? Which now you're not a brother because of violence that you've done to us. Okay. But now we're being set in order before your eyes. But who's being set in order? The government. Okay. The house of David, not the nation. Not the nation, the house of David, Bayath Dawadah. The power of rule or government, the power of him whose will and commands must be submitted to by others and obeyed. You're going to obey. They're going to obey. Look, authority over mankind with power equals authority, brothers. You know, and I was walking about the other day, and I was surrounded by just all these heathens, you know, some Edomites. And, I wasn't vexed. I wasn't pissed off. All I just kept thinking is how these are the people that are below us. Okay. This is rank. This is order. Okay. We are the men of Israel. We are the lineage of a chosen line of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These people are below us, even though I don't go up to them with my chest out saying, move, peasant. No, I'm in captivity. No, I understand. I'm in chains of darkness. This is a part of the movie. This is where humility before honor kicks in. See? But in our mind, we understand soon come, we will have authority over you. Yes, you. Yeah, you, Moab, you, Elam, you. Mr. General Sound Chicken, 10 minutes. Yeah, over you. We're gonna have power over you. But so that's bewildering. But Esau being in power over you is not. See, that's how you know we're in hell. Look, the power of judicial decisions. What is that? That's in the government. What is the three branches? Legislative, judicial, and executive. So we're going to have executive, legislative, and judicial decisions over people. Look, the authority to manage domestic affairs. Look, we're going to have jurisdiction. We're going to have the human magistrate. We're going to be the ruler, the leading and more powerful among created beings. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. The leading and more powerful among created beings, superior to man, spiritual. Okay. Let me, matter of fact, just came to mind. I got a precept, but hold on. Let me put this in real quick. A precept came to mind, but I got to look this word up too. Okay. Go here, go there, paste this. A monarch, ruler, especially of a autocratic one. Wow. Potentate, man. From Pootie-Tang to potentate. I like that. Okay, let's get Colossians real quick. I got to make this quick. I got a sit down coming up. We're supposed to be starting it already. This is Colossians 1. Now, I'm going to this. Keep in mind, this right here. The leading and more powerful among created beings. The leading and more powerful among created beings. Don't, hey, brothers, sometimes you got to remind yourself. Sometimes you got to talk to yourself when Satan's trying to talk to you. You better read Matthew 4. Yahushua did. One of the best things that helped me in this walk when Satan is talking, I got to talk back. Now, Colossians 1:26, even the mystery, which has been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints. Hold up. Let me go into some words here. Mystery. What's that mean? Mysterion. What you mean, mystery? Mystery. Generally, mysteries, religious secrets confined only to the initiated and not to ordinary mortals. This is why we will be more powerful among created beings, because the truth that we've been opened up to, a mere mortal can't bear it. Man, look, a sign, a husband's authority over his wife, the sign of regal authority, a crown. Wow. Token of control, superhuman. This is all the meaning for the word power in Revelations 2:26. See that? And you got other camps that dare not even go into the blue letter. That's stagnant water. So we're in a time where the elect is waking up. The elect is coming to the living water because the elect is thirsty. So the elect is going to drink. See that? Privilege, force, capacity, freedom, mastery, superhuman, delegated, influence, authority, jurisdiction, liberty, power, right, strength. There you go. So the power that will be given to the elect will be the attributes that come with the name Yah, Shar, Allah, Yah, He, Shar, Prince, Allah, power. See that? See that? That's a beautiful thing, man. So our name as a nation represents the man ruling, the men ruling within that nation. Who are they? Those are princes of power right there. See that? Princes of power. So the princes are getting ready to receive power. So I'm going to end it there. All right. I just want to do a quick lesson. I pray that it was edifying. I pray it was exhorting. I pray it was comforting. I pray that Yahawashi sheep are fed and being fed. Get ready to tune in to our camp channel, GMS Solemn Assembly, I believe 4. We're going to be going into our weekly sit down of the book of Acts. So tune into that. And I just want to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace, safety, and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, Shalom.